光靠绳降的力量是不够的，幸而有一路结识的新伙伴。
为此，我们也准备了一条先导短片，邀请神将们在此一同观看。
These are going to be the upcoming new characters. I've also seen the teaser for them. Future main. Honestly, I really freaking dig the design for her. And I can understand why a lot of people don't, but man. And also, I feel that she's going to be pretty sick in gameplay, because I mean, that was basically her, you know, when you start the stage and the characters are basically looking at the camera before you can take control of them. That was basically her stage intro. So she's probably going to be a swordswoman of sorts. Swordswoman of sorts, good one. I do wonder how flashy she's going to be, though, and what is she going to be exactly from... what kind of element she's going to be having, basically. Right now, in the game's life cycle, depending on what we're getting, I'd say that she's either going to be physical damage dealer, maybe physical rupture as well, or... I wouldn't exactly say lightning, because we just got Seed recently, and Yanagi's still really good. Fire, probably not, although that could also happen. Ice most probably not, because I definitely think that they want to avoid overlapping with Miyabi, and right now with Yidari as well. Ether, they want to avoid overlapping with Yishuan. So I'd most probably say that she's either going to be... I mean, probably not Fire Rupture. She's either going to be an attacker, a physical or a fire attacker, or a physical or fire rupture unit. I'd rather lean towards physical rupture, I'd say, because we only have two elements right now that don't have a rupture unit, and I probably think that by the time we're ending with Wi-Fi Peninsula, we are probably going to be having a rupture unit for every single element. And since they haven't... how should I say? Without pissing off too many people. In a way, Yidari should have kind of been the A-rank Ice Rupture unit instead of Manato, and Manato should have been the S-rank one, to be honest. But I think that they made it in a way that they are both Rupture units, and I feel that... what's her name again? Because the name is slightly complicated. Oh, Shengguang. Now she's probably... what a freeze frame. Damn. That she is most probably going to be our physical rupture unit of Wi-Fi Peninsula, and that'll leave us with only one more lightning rupture unit to get way later down the line, around side probably 2.7 or 2.8, if we were even going to be having a 2.8 to begin with. Also, it was already specified by a couple of people online, but that's the mayor speaking. She might actually end up being our Void Hunter unit of the 2.x patches. But that is obviously way too early, because she's probably going to be around 2.4 or 2.5. Probably around the Chinese New Year event will be when she's going to become playable. So there's a long waiting time for me to get my main.
除了怪诞屋的大家、大师风范的班月师傅、来自黑之的刘英和赵小姐，都与绳匠们结下了新的缘分。
其中最令人意外的， 海鼠小师姐叶顺宫的突然到访，虽然只是一面之缘，但在不久的将来，这份缘将开枝散叶，成为神将们在这趟未飞地之旅中最重要的回忆。我们也会与他们一同前行，直至更远的未来。作为启程。
Her brother might actually end up becoming a member. I mean, most of y'all have already done the story patch of 2.2, but her brother might actually end up working with the yeah, now the Fraxidus comes to my mind, and back in the WoWo main program, the Fraxidus name didn't come to my mind, but he might end up becoming part of the terrorist group or like the side leader of it. So tensions might end up, and the events might end up being pretty intense later down the line. I mean, if we want to take into consideration the 1.x patches, then the end of Wi-Fi Peninsula storyline, I mean, it wasn't exactly 1.7 either for quote-unquote new Eridu, but the most important fight of the 2.x patches, story-wise, might end up happening around Xunguang's release. The usual temples, Bupons as well. I actually don't know if this is just the patch update polychromes, or this is going to be an extra 600 alongside that. So you're basically getting like 5 pulls if this is extra, which is something that we're welcoming very much. Thank you.
邮件即可获取。
希望神将们的前行更加顺利。
不仅如此，我们还为神将们准备了额外的签到奖励。
Yeah, this is already active now.
开始，直到10月14日，神将们累计登录7天即可获赠共计480飞灵。
好耶！
此外，代理人博野真斗的新时装白新旧影会作为限时福利送给大家。
I mean, it isn't exactly as much of a new outfit as much as it is a it's basically his basic outfit, but colored differently, for the most part.
神将们在 2.3 版本期间完成主线任务之后，就能免费领取啦。后续这款时装也会上架商城，开放购买。
听说这套时装和真斗幼年时与自己立下的约定有关，到底会有什么故事呢？别忘前去一探究竟。
另外，还有维维安的泳装即将上新。
薇薇安的好闺蜜莉莉可为她挑选了俏皮可爱又不失华丽风格的新泳装，绳匠们赶着夏天的尾巴，和她一起在奇梦。
Also, it's kind of funny that Lilac picked it out for her, and I think that the outfit's name is Lily of the Something. So there's a good play of words there, and also the fact that she's pretty much purplish when it comes to her design overall. Let's have special effects though. And there's the propeller still. Iris of the Shore will be available in Signal Search feedback. Spend a specific amount of encrypted master tapes to obtain this outfit. In future versions, this outfit will return through the store, today's outfit section. Oh wait, so it is going to be limited? That it is only going to be returning from time to time and it won't be added into that shop permanently? Oh yeah, let me also go back, cause...
又不失华丽风格的新泳装，绳匠们赶着夏天的尾巴，和她一起在奇梦度假村。
Summer has already ended. What do you mean?
共度海滩时光吧。
在 2.3 和 2.4 两个版本实际期间，神将们在限时频段活动中。
So it is that way. 2.3 and 2.4 as well. So basically, you have. From a patch, you're basically getting 100 pulls in general if you're doing a large majority of the stuff. So. Well, it's kind of suckish if you're planning on saving up, but otherwise you can... I mean, you're probably not going to be going into for this outfit if you're not getting Vivian. Like, for instance, my side account is not going to be getting her, so... I mean, I'm still pulling for Yidari on that account, but I'm not going to be stressing too much about pulling as fastly as I can. But yeah, so basically you have two patches, and from what I understand, but I think that they are also going to be presenting that in the special program as well. So let's just wait. There it is. So this is basically like an HI3 oriented spending event, which finally we have a Hoyo game outside of Honkai Impact that is doing this. And I hope that they are going to be keeping up the trend of doing something like this, because this would be... I mean, there were already people who were slightly butthurt about this, but honestly, this type of spending event is not the greatest, to be absolutely and completely honest, but at least you're getting some bang for your buck outside of just the skin, you know? Like, for instance, how it was with the spending event for Archer's Lycon, where it like, you only had that one specific patch where you had to do 200 pulls, or if you didn't do those, then no free, like, quote unquote free, no free Archer Lycon for you, so at least you're getting something else along the way. The rewards could be slightly better though, obviously. But this is a very good step in a good direction in terms of rewards and ways of unlocking specific skins.
0号安比正在进行紧张的特训。
就像我们之前讲过的，我们会把角色的体验升级这件事情持续的做下去。在 2.3 版本潜能激发后的0号安比将与大家见面，限定代理人
Potential Awakening。
我们扩展并升级了0号安比部分动作模组，优化了普攻当中的招式。
Oh,
同时
she's gaining some extra attacks.
输出机制，并提升其战斗体验。
She's gaining follow-up attacks as well from what I saw.
对于曾经推出过的角色以及其队友，我们也会一直保持关注。
希望0号安比能够带给神将们更好的感受。未来我们也会不断吸取意见，努力不辜负大家的期待。
说了这么多，我们也赶快来看看我们新版本的活动玩法吧。在活动残梦未尽之时中，神将们会接入伊德海里的梦境。
And there it is. The free Monato.
正如编剧同学们之前所说
I mean, there is a decent chance that I could S6 him on this patch, so since I'll be pulling on 2.3 and 2.4 in order to get the outfit for Vivian.
不仅如此，还能操纵他们的移动，而距离会决定敌方的锁敌目标。所以神将们要小心走位啦。
So we're basically going to be playing as the Ethereals.
能量是战斗的一大助力，有的技能可以恢复能量。
Was about time to have an event similar to that.
交互也同样不够。新剑好像来到了随便关，这是又发生了什么大事吗？
长话短说，近来有多处半生空洞出现了异象，他是来找神将和怡璇一起想办法的。要知道，这次的空洞内部结构要比神将以往经历的程度还要混乱得多。
哎，等等，你有没有听到脑内传来了熟悉又陌生的声音？似乎是主人检测到 Fairy 久违的出场机会。
没错，神将的首席助手 Fairy， 好久不见。可靠的 Fairy 将在随便关内廷搭建相关的模拟演算系统。神将们可以通过这个系统指挥代理人，共同推演出阻止半生空洞扩张的最佳方案。
有 Fairy 在，再难的关也能过。
全新玩法临界推演分为战斗节点和故事节点。在战斗节点中，神将们需要训练多个队伍，抵御复杂的战局。战斗也将分为前战、选战以及终局之战。成功达成前战的挑战目标，会在终局获得相应的得分倍率加成。
This isn't a new endgame mode, right?
非必须关卡，但如果参与挑战，
Although this could even if it isn't right now, it probably could potentially be turned into one
完成终局即可通关当
later down the line.
还会获得整场挑战相应的得分和评级。要注意的是，同个战斗节点下的所有关卡中，代理人是无法重复出战的。